You guys, we've been talking about it. Monique, I had Monique on Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And when I reached out to her, I reached out directly to her, and I DM'd her. I said I would love to have that. I said I'd love to have you on Club Shay Shay. Like when I invite guests on, I normally know a little bit about them, but I don't know their entire story. What I try to do is that when they come sit on my couch, I'm gonna ask them a question. I don't lead them. I don't like, oh yeah, I agree with you, and I don't know. I don't know. I just want to hear their story. I want you to hear their story. And what I also try to do, that I have a platform, you're not listening or you're not watching to hear my voice. You want to hear the guest's voice. So what I do, ask a question and I get out the way. And somehow people have gotten mad at me because when they have platforms, they do more talking than the guest. But because I'll allow the guest to speak, they mad at me. So have you seen any of that?
I saw
So what's your take on Mo in the situation?
I would say, and I'm with you, where we got criticized recently with Michael Porter Jr.
Okay.
We got criticized. He was talking about the WNBA, NBA wage gap and all that stuff, and they were like, y'all should have pushed back. But I'm with you, Shay. You bring a guest on to hear the guest. Unlike I'm up here and y'all niggas keep talking, but you come up here, I'm playing. But no, you come on to see the guests, so you want to hear what their stories, you want to hear what they want to talk about. And you don't need to always argue. Right. And it's why the platform, our platform on the Pivot, y'all go, subscribe and like, all the stuff you got to tell them. On the Pivot, it's like, they want to hear the person talk, and it's not on us to push back and argue with them. Because people like to argue, and that's the thing. I always talk about it. So the Pivot works. It's why it blew up. It's why athlete-driven media blew up. Is because I call us lions. Mm-hmm. So like, if you ever been to I went to Kenya recently with my wife, and we was at a wedding.
You wasn't naked, were you?
Who, in Kenya?
Yeah, because you know.
I like to walk around naked.
Oh, Lord. Man, with all them bugs and insects, something go in your wee-wee.
Show me what you're working with. I just got to walk around. But we in Kenya, and it was a lion sitting down, lion laying down. And lions don't play around. Like, male lions don't be around other male lions because they got their territory.
Unless they pack.
What's that? Yeah, but no. A male lion, he got about 7, 8 women. He got a bunch of kids running around, and he just lay there all day. The women hunt. He just chill. But when he looks his head up, everything on the whole plane stop and look to see, why is he getting up? Is he hungry? Is he mad? Does he want some coochie? Right. Whatever it is, but they want to know what's going on.
Right.
The reason why the podcasting took off with athletes like it is because people aren't used to seeing male lions that have their own territory, that have their own stuff, that run their life. And we could really sit down, we could argue, we could talk, we could, whatever it is, and we could do it peacefully.
Right.
And that's the thing that people are so amazed to see, or to be honest, to see 4 black men sit down and talk, knowing that we run our lives, that we're a male lion, but we could still coexist and talk and be cool.
Right.
And that's the thing about the podcast, to your question, that's the thing about the podcasting is that people always want you to push back on folks. I just want to ask you a question and really learn from you.
Right.
So no matter what they saying, you're gonna learn from them. Man, I learned so much from Caitlyn Jenner. I learned so much from Caitlyn Jenner. I learned so much from Kevin Hart. I learned so much from The Rock. I learned so much from them really listening. Because some people talk to people to talk.
Right.
I ask questions, and we ask questions to listen and learn.
Right.
And that's the difference, and that's what you do.
Right.
And I respect it.
Right.
I don't have to have an answer always for you.
Right.
I just want to learn and see how you look at this situation.
Right. Because I'm not bringing a guest on, Ocho. They want you to bring the guests on to debate with them.
Yeah.
That's not what this is. This is a conversation.
And I think that's why people are so willing to come to your show. You're able to get the likes of the Steve Harveys, the Moniques, the Cat Williams, because they know they can come on your platform. There's a certain level of comfort where they can be themselves and tell the truth.
Right.
And you're not going to, well, I don't think that's true.
Right.
And you going back and forth, really questioning what they're telling you.
Right.
When you've already given them the platform and the place to be comfortable to tell you the truth. For one, it's hard to get people to tell the truth in the first place.
Right.
And the fact that they're willing to come out and say it, there's no need to do that. All you have to do is just direct them. If they go off track a little bit, you just bring them on back.
Right. And that's the way I look at it. A lot of times, some of the guests and people are like, well, Cat, you should have pushed back on Cat. I said, Cat was responding to what previous guests had said on the show.
Right.
I asked said, did he steal Cat's joke? Said no. I asked, who else did I have on there? And he responded to it. Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley, who would have ever thought that Ricky Smiley was originally cast to play Money Mike? He brought that up. I didn't even ask him because nobody knew. I guarantee you, nobody in the audience knew prior to Ricky Smiley saying that. So Cat came back and he responded. Okay, so what you want me to say? And Cat said, well, Shannon, he said that in your face. I said, Cat, why would I assume that he's lying, considering he's on the set?
Right.
I'm assuming that people are coming here and they're telling me the truth. Right. I got no reason to believe that they're lying. Mm-hmm. And so I guess, people are upset. I saw DL's, he said, nah, I'm the new Wendy Williams with a weight set. I'm like, bro, why are you mad at me?
He call you the what?
He said I was Wendy Williams with a weight set. So in other words, he said...
Oh, that's funny though, huh?
It is funny.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one.
That's
That's a good one. I like that.
But check this out. I ain't doing no gossiping.
Right.
They say what they say, I'm done with it.
Right.
I ain't going back and forth. Ooh, tell me more, Monique. Tell me more. Or tell me more, Cat. Tell me more. He said what he said. I'll move on to the next subject, next topic. But it is what it is. I appreciate all you guys that support, that's gone out and watch Monique. And she's a talker. As you can see, it was almost 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And I didn't think, I lost track with Cat because Cat and I, we started early. Mm-hmm. Supposed to go at noon. We ended up going about 11:40. So I lost track of time. I didn't realize that I had gone that long. Monique, I had a sense, I was like, well, damn. I said, man, this show feels like 3 hours. And sure enough, it was basically 3 hours. We cut because I ended up, one of the batteries on the cameras went out. So I was like, yeah, we probably going pretty long.
Matter of fact, I'm thinking about Monique said something like, I've been trying to find you somebody for a long time.
Yeah.
And Monique actually addressed that issue with you as well. Monique said you need to stop running around or running behind these little young folk and get you somebody named, what was the name?
I don't know. I think she said Bertha. She said some old name.
Yeah, old school name.
Yeah.
Like a Bertha.
But they say, look here, Ocho.
Because you old.
They say you only as young as the person you feel.
But you're
35.
old. You need to get an
what?
old woman.
I feel like 35.
Nah, you ain't 35.
No, you're not
36.
35.
Yeah, you can't hang.
29?
No, you're not 29.
That's not what I'm saying, what I feel.
That don't mean what you feel, what you are. You gotta get you an old woman.
Yeah, you gotta get you somebody around 50.
Find somebody with a 401k.
I don't want nothing over clothes, and I donate those. So let's try something.
We gonna get you right though. We gonna find you. Anybody single tonight?
Yeah, Jack.
No, everybody came with.
Who's single?
Who the hell coming?
How you know?
Ain't nobody coming to the. If you coming to the Super Bowl single?
I bet I can find somebody here single right now.
Look at that. They back there yelling. Yeah,
See, told you.
Yeah,
Hey, don't get scared now. You look nervous.
And you you gonna do that shit down there with
Yeah.
you? Yeah, Jack.
Yeah, they done heard about that baby arm. They here.
Nah.
Yeah.